Do you know why this year's WrestleMania feels boring? Feels like it does not matter? It's because of our champions. It's because of the people they're facing. Cody Rhodes and John Cena, that sounds intriguing, right? But when you watch this year-long reign of Cody Rhodes, why should we give a fuck? I'm sorry. Cody Rhodes is so boring, man. And the fact that John Cena hasn't said a word to Cody Rhodes makes it even more boring. We're sitting there listening to Cody Rhodes talk shit on John Cena, and John Cena walks away. Can someone name me a Cody Rhodes feud that he's had in this title reign that's above mid? I don't think anyone can. Kevin Owens is probably the only one that people would say, and that was mid. That was mid. We all knew Cody was winning, right? Like, here's the thing, right? Cody Rhodes is in no position for us to just, oh yeah, Cody's winning this feud. Cody's winning that. Cody's winning that. This guy is an average-looking guy. Why is he beating the whole roster, right? You're burying everyone else. The fact that Kevin Owens can't beat Cody Rhodes is sad. And here's another problem with the way that WWE is. Champions have long-ass reigns. That shouldn't be a thing, especially with main titles. If you're not Roman Reigns, and if you're not looking like Brock Lesnar, then you shouldn't have the title for over a year, right? It should be like 4 months, 3 months, 5 months. 5 months is a little long. But a year? When you're an average-looking guy? When you don't excel in promos? When you haven't had a good rivalry? Guys, Damian Priest had a better title reign than Cody Rhodes. And I'm going to say that. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. Damian Priest was more entertaining as a champion. You didn't know if he was going to win or lose. And him having the title for about, I'm pretty sure he had it for like 4 months, helps it, right? There was no boring part in that reign. There wasn't like a 2-month break where he had, and we're watching wrestling with no champion. You know what I mean? So that's why I say smaller title reigns are better for the company. Company is better for the business. Is better for the fans, right? And more characters, more stars can get over. And yes, Roman Reigns had a long title reign, and I was not watching that whole title reign. I came back on the year he lost it, the WrestleMania where he lost it. That's when I came back. And when I came back, the aura that Roman Reigns had was just unmatched. You know, I could take him serious just from how he was. Just how he looked, right? He walked. He had the bloodline with him. He had Paul Heyman. He cut good promos. He seemed believable. He had The Rock by his side. Like, I could believe that. I'm looking at Cody Rhodes right now. For this whole year, he's been by himself. He's been beating up everyone. And he looks like an average guy. He's not charismatic. He's boring as fuck. And he's had this title for a year. I don't understand, like, what does Cody Rhodes have that Drew McIntyre doesn't? You know what I mean? What does Cody Rhodes have that fucking Carmelo doesn't have? What does Cody Rhodes have that Trick Williams doesn't have? Like, there's guys on the NXT that I believe more than Cody Rhodes. That's a problem. If I think the NXT champion can beat up our WWE champion, that is a problem. Guys, who's going to win in a fight? Oba Femi or fucking Cody Rhodes? I remember as a kid, they used to have NXT against, like, the main roster. If that happened today, Oba Femi is beating every champion. Maybe besides Gunther. Gunther is more believable. But Cody Rhodes, Oba Femi is destroying Cody Rhodes in 5 seconds. There's no way you can book Oba Femi versus Cody Rhodes match and Cody winning. I'm sorry. Clean, you can't win. So that's the problem I have right now with Cody Rhodes. He's just not believable. If Cody Rhodes was charismatic, right? If he had the Rock charisma, right? If he was like Ricky Starks is a small guy, but he actually has that charisma, right? If Cody Rhodes had that charisma about him, that's different. I wouldn't be bored of this title reign. But there's no charisma. There's nothing. And there's no one, he's not going against people to elevate him. Now John Cena, that's like his first feud that I'm like, wow, finally there's someone that can elevate Cody Rhodes. But as of now, John Cena hasn't said shit to Cody Rhodes. How is he going to elevate Cody? It seems like John Cena is more mad at the fans than Cody Rhodes. How is that going to elevate Cody? In another world, we have Cody Rhodes fighting for the mid-card title, the United States title against LA Knight. Like, that's a good feud. Cody Rhodes versus LA Knight for the United States champion. That's what I would want to see, right? Then we have CM Punk versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. Then we have Gunther versus Drew McIntyre or something like that. I don't know. They could have done any other feud. You know, they got Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker. That's something I would want to see. That's something I would get behind. You know? But, like, the way the main cards look, it just suck. It does, man. And now the mid card sucks now because we have LA Knight going against who? Braun Strowman, I guess? That can't be the WrestleMania fight. There's no way the WrestleMania fight is LA Knight versus Braun Strowman. And here's the thing. I do not hate Cody Rhodes. I don't think he's a jobber. I just think he's a mid-card guy. I don't think he's a main event guy. Same with Jey Uso. Jey Uso does not suck. All right, well, Jey Uso's a different story. But Jey Uso is just not a main event guy. And the fact that that's his nickname, that's just dumb as fuck, okay? But I think, in my opinion, it comes down to the long title reigns, right? Cody Rhodes, he could have had a pretty decent title reign if it was like 4 to 5 months, and he actually had good feuds, right? He went against Drew McIntyre. He went against, I don't know, just, you name guys. I can only name 3 guys that he faced this whole year. AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, and... Okay, maybe it's only 2. I can only name 2. Fuck, that's crazy. I can only name 2 on the top of my head that Cody Rhodes has faced. That's a problem. I don't know how many feuds he's had. I can only name 2. Right? And it's just a long-ass title reign. It just feels boring. It drains the energy out of the story. And it's not like Cody Rhodes was having any stories as well, right? There was I can't remember a story. Can someone name a story in the comment section? Like, there's not a big story that he's had in this past year. But that goes down to storytelling. That's not even Cody's fault. So, I think it goes hand in hand. It's booking, it's writing, and it's the people they choose to push, right? Like, it's everything, right? Cody Rhodes is not the guy. Jey Uso is not the guy. But those are the guys they push. And, we're sitting with it, right? We're sitting with the most boring WrestleMania of all time. And yes, the WrestleMania matches may be good, right? The show may be good, but it's also about the build. The build draws you in. The build kind of sets up the story. And so far, it's not really setting anything up. The build is supposed to make sense on why they're fighting. So far, I don't know why any of these people are fighting. You know what I mean? Like, why is Cody Rhodes fighting John Cena? Because John Cena jumped him. Why did John Cena jump Cody Rhodes? We don't know. We still don't know. Why did John Cena turn heel? We don't know. Why is The Rock even in this feud? We don't know. So like, there's so many questions, and there's like 2 weeks left to WrestleMania. You have to make sense of this, and they got to start with the SmackDown tonight. Okay, we do have a SmackDown later tonight. I will be reviewing it. Hopefully, it's something good, because I want something good. I think the past 3 weeks have been shit, abysmal, and I don't know if it was because we're in Europe and they just wanted to, pass time. Do a little quick show. I don't know. Hopefully, this is going to be a good SmackDown. I will be reviewing it probably tomorrow morning or tonight. We'll see. But drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys later.